The home for all your Yankees news, updates, live streams, and play-by-plays. This is Max Coverage TV, and this show starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream here on Max Coverage TV, the place to be for all your sports wants, news, and needs, and most importantly, live streams here for your Yankees spring training news, everyone. God, it feels good to say that. How you all doing, looking, living, feeling out there on YouTube? Man, oh man. It's a beautiful day to wake up. It's a beautiful day to scream to the mountaintops, to the baseball gods, to the baseball heavens. Pitchers and catchers report. It's officially baseball season. The Super Bowl is done, over. NFL season is done, over. It's all baseball from here on out. And today marks the first day of the boys being back as pitchers and catchers report. Let's go. I'm so excited, man. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell if you love the Yankees as much as I do. Join this community. It's going to be an awesome ride. This season is going to be a special season, so join us, subscribe, join this community. I'm telling you, man, when these games start rolling, you don't want to miss the fun. If you are live in full effect right now, smash that like button in the smithereens. It helps me out a ton. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Tuesday to you all. Thank you for joining me. And lastly, if you're watching on the replay, drop me some comments down below on today's show. I'll answer all those comments after the show is over. Let's get a couple of roll calls going. We got my boy Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, my guy Kidder Kid, being a member for 6 months, man. Thank you so much, brother. John the Big Old Dad, Cynical, Stetson, Ken. We got my guy Cadzilla, Ani, Dr. Van. What's going on, man? Terry's in the chat. We got Argo says, Max, smell fresh cut grass. Oh, you know it, brother. Man, it smells delicious. Graham in the chat, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm still good, man. I'm ready to go. Spinning Mantis looking, smelling, feeling like $1,000,000, a.k.a. that's ludicrous. Hey, I like that, man. Shout out to my guy Spinning Mantis in the chat. Mario in the house. We'll be okay. Trust me, football was weak. The Super Bowl stunk. Yeah, the Super Bowl sucked. Sean, what's up, man? Parker in the chat, just checking out. I'm about to go to do a workout for your best friend. Had to check. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Have a good workout, my friend. Phil Lee, my boy, good to see you, man. You ready for this season? Are you ready? Thanks for being here, man. Can I spell Yankees Nation without Max? Thank you, Mario. You are the man. Donnie's in the chat as well. Shout out to everyone, guys. Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. And we have some news to talk about today. We got a couple of news. We have some new faces on the Yankees. The Yankees have made some more ads today with the pitching staff. We have a couple of injuries that the Yankees are already dealing with. 2 pitchers are already dealing with an injury. So, what's baseball season without some injuries already, everyone? Right? As soon as we get the ball rolling, as soon as spring training begins, boom, we get some bad news with someone being injured already. We also are going to be talking about the Aaron Boone interview today. He had a media interview, so I'll show some of that. We're going to be talking about what he said. Ronnie's in the chat, man. Thanks for being here. Shout out to Ronnie, my guy, the Strike Zone. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? So Angel, he's already asking, who's already hurt? Who's already hurt? Well, let's get into it then. Let's already dive into this. So the first name that the Yankees are dealing with right now with an injury is Jake Cousins. Jake Cousins, that slider, that thing is nasty. He's going to be a big piece of this bullpen. But right here, this reported by Brian Hoke, who's, boots on the ground in Tampa. Jake Cousins has a right forearm strain and is not expected to begin throwing until next week, Aaron Boone reported. That makes him questionable for opening day. So that's the first name. The second name is also Clayton Beeter. He has a shoulder issue during the offseason that the Yankees believe he has gotten through. He is throwing side sessions, but maybe behind as spring begins. So that's two names, two guys that are going to be very important to this team that are already dealing with some sort of injury. Now it's the first day. We still got 44 days until opening day. So these guys, they have plenty of time to get healthy, right? But something to monitor from both these guys, Jake Cousins and Clayton Beeter. It's not a panic button by any means, but it is something to report. Forearms, shoulders, those are injuries that could linger, that could be affecting these guys. And, if pitchers fall behind in spring, they usually start pretty rocky during the regular season. So just something to monitor. Clayton Beeter, Aaron Boone has already said that this guy could be a big piece of his bullpen, especially if someone goes down with an injury, like a starter. He can come in, eat up some innings. And Jake Cousins, like I said, man, we saw what he can do last season. His slider's nasty. It was unhittable. And he was one of those guys that we found a diamond in the rough, as you will. Jake Cousins, one of the best arms in this pen as well. So both these guys are dealing with an injury. What's up, Scott? How you doing? Uncle Rico in the chat net says, not a problem. We are loaded in the bullpen from the right side. You're right. We have a lot of arms. And this bullpen is looking very, very strong, man. I think this is one of the best parts of this team is the bullpen this season. This bullpen is looking very, very strong this year. Yeah, Sean's saying forearm strain spells trouble. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of these, like I said, Jake Cousins dealing with the forearm strain, but like we have plenty of time for these guys to get going. Hold on, there we go. We have plenty of time for these guys to get going, but it's something to monitor, something to watch out for. Yeah, Loizaga is going to be out, I think, until around May. So Loizaga is going to be out for the start of the season. Kid, put down your purse and take the field. Yeah, we have a lot of depth. So, but these are guys that are going to be important. Can these guys stop breaking nails already? Says Ani. But what's up, Kzilla or Cadzilla? Good afternoon to you, Kyle. Yankee Kyle's in the chat. But some news. We also have some more Yankee pitching news. The Yankees today claimed left-hand pitcher Brent Hedrick off of the waivers from the Minnesota Twins to make room on the 40-man. The Yankees designed Cadzilla's guy, Owen White, for assignment. So that's the move today that happened. Yesterday, I was, of course, with Miss Sydney. We were enjoying her birthday, but we did have some news. The Yankees added Tyler Matzik. He's going to be invited to the spring training as well. So two lefties right here. Matzik yesterday, and then today, Hedrick. So they're adding more lefties and adding them to the pen for spring training. So someone's going to take, I think one of these guys are going to join Tim Hill in the pen as another lefty. So we have now, if I'm not mistaken, we have 4 lefties invited to spring training now. So I'll bring it up here in a second. But I think we have 4 lefties now that's going to be in spring. What's up, Stephen B's in the chat? Matzik's nickname was Nutsack with the Braves. Oh, man, what kind of nickname is that? Oh, I'm sure he loved that nickname. Yeah, we did. Dr. Van. John saying Dodgers are making moves. Dodgers are staying making moves, bro. Pitching in D wins championship, says D. Gerard. What's up, Gerard? Gets a freaking third baseman, Cashman. We all know that's the dark hole, and we're also going to be talking about what Aaron Boone said about third base today here in a second. But it seems like that as the days go on with third base, it just seems like they're going in-house, and DJ LeMahieu is going to get the first crack at it. Aaron Boone today said that DJ LeMahieu is fully healthy, and that's something that hasn't been the case with DJ, which I swear last year they were talking about how DJ's all healthy, when he came back. when he fouled that ball off his foot in the season, they asked Aaron Boone, they asked, hey, is DJ healthy? He says, yeah, he's healthy. So that's what they do. That's what this team does sometimes. They kind of play with the line there, right? Because they said that health was not the issue for DJ LeMahieu last season, but then today they're saying, oh well, DJ LeMahieu's back healthy, and if he's healthy, he can put together a strong spring. Still don't want him to be our third baseman by any means, but that's what we have. That's what Aaron Boone said today. Yeah, exactly, Ken. DJ's healthy until the first foul tip. For real. Steve in the chat. Good to see you, Steve. Smash that like button, guys. Appreciate you being here. SDC, what 2 pitchers are injured? So I'm assuming you just joined. Jake Cousins has a right forearm strain, is not expected to begin throwing until next week. And then also Clayton Beater had a shoulder issue during the offseason that the Yankees believe he has gotten through, but he may be behind to start spring training. So those are the 2 names right there that's injured that we have to monitor. What's up, Barry? Yeah, no DJ for real. Good to see you, Barry. We got who was D-Rod's in the chat. My guy D-Rod. Good to see you, bro. Good to see everybody. Max, break out your checkbook and bring Bregman in. He's still a free agent. I thought yesterday when I was going to be gone, I wasn't live. Even Action VJ was like, man, when you come back, Bregman's going to be signed somewhere. Nope. He's still available. The season has started. He's not on a roster. So maybe as the days go on, maybe he just says, screw it, let's get a 3-year contract somewhere. Opt-outs. We'll retest the market next season maybe. I don't know, but we'll see. What's up, Jacob Atruzzi's in the chat. Max, who does Simba want for third base? Simba told me, and Simba put his he's got his Yankee collar on now, so he's ready for the season. Simba told me he wants Alex Bregman. He told me that. Ambio in the chat. Stroman looking more valuable now. Yep. We all know that's going to happen, man. This team, there's going to be injuries. There's going to be injuries for spring, and when these guys go down, even guys that aren't on our team, another team deals with injuries. Stroman's going to be more valuable. Which I don't know I don't think Stroman is going to be on this team opening day, man. I think it's just a little awkward. But he did report he's there. Arenado is not reporting to camp. That's what I'm hearing about Nolan Arenado. So at least Stroman reported with us. Looks like Arenado said, I'm not even going to show up, man. Raymond in the chat. Good to see you. Shout out to the Bahamas in the chat. What's up, Raymond? Had that song called D-Rod. But, oh, Sydney's calling me. Hold on. All right, there's Miss Sydney. She called. She's on the way home. I just hope Stroman doesn't throw his belligerent hissy pissy fits, says Graham. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure he's not happy whatsoever. Mike Kowinski, good to see you. Good to see you, Mike. Let's mouth Max's words, D-Rod. Soto's in the chat. The cool Soto. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Shout out to everyone in the house. Did Arenado waive his no trade to the Yankees? No, he has not, but I'm assuming he would if... It just seems like maybe the Yankees aren't interested in him at the end of the day. Maybe they're just not high as him. There's a doorbell. Smash the like button, guys. Imario's in the chat. Good that guy is a lefty. Yeah, the Yankees added this guy, Tyler Matzik, and Brent Hedrick. So both lefties are going to be in camp. Who's going to join Tim Hill as the lefty in the pen? Who's it gonna be? Someone's gonna take it. Yeah, like Dr. Van said, man, I don't think Yankees are interested whatsoever. So let's bring up some clips from Boone and go over what he said. Here, let me bring it up. Oh, there it is. Reggie Jackson days until opening day. 44 days, baby. So let's start with this clip right here. Aaron Boone's spring training press conference has started. This is the start of the conference. Let's see what Booney said to the reporters. Here.
Aaron, just did everybody report as expected today?
Yes. Yeah. Physicals, early returns on the physical are all good. I just swung by and with our nutritionists and the trainers, and obviously you do all the blood work and things like that. But looks to be everyone's in a pretty good spot. When you look at the roster, there are a lot of new pieces that have been added this year overall. A lot of time until opening day, but how do you evaluate the roster as you head into the 2025? Well, we're excited. I mean, I always caution at this time, it's February. We have high hopes and big dreams, rightfully so. Like we're gonna go to battle here starting tomorrow with the pitchers and catchers, and later in the week with the position players, with a talented group capable of a lot of things. But right now, that's what it is. We have a chance to be a really good club, which is usually the case year in and year out when you get to put on this uniform. But now it's on us to go start doing the work. And a lot of guys have been doing that work, obviously, in the winter. And you see guys over at Himes, kind of reminiscent of what we saw last year, guys being down here early, ready to go, hungry to get after it. And it's an exciting time, as for those of us, you guys as well, that this is our livelihood, right? Baseball is our thing, like this is one of those times on the calendar that is a very exciting time where there's a lot of optimism. A lot of teams feel that way. We certainly have a right to feel that way, but we got to go deliver on that optimism now, and that work starts in earnest here tomorrow.
I heard one of the guys that were already down and reported I think he's been there for 8 to 10 days, is Jason Dominguez. So that's really good news to hear that kid's been down there working at it. Ambio in the house says St. Louis don't want to spend money or send money over, and teams won't take over that full contract. Yep. I mean, at the end of the day, Cardinals might have to swallow that pill and eat up some of that money, man, because they don't want Arenado on their opening day roster. So they got to figure something out if they want to move them. Oh, I'm sorry, John the Beagle Dad. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Who's going to be the backup catcher? That's a position where they got to figure it out in spring. Is it going to be J.C. Escara? Is it going to be Alex Jackson? Is it going to be Ronaldo Hernandez? The guy that we just signed? Who knows? That's going to be an opening battle. What's the story with Stroman and Arenado? Max spring training hasn't even started, and we are already dealing with injuries. What is going on? Really no story with Arenado. I just know he didn't report to camp for the Cardinals, and the Cardinals want him off the roster. So they got to figure out, if they got to eat up some money or take on Stroman. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure the Red Sox are still pretty interested in Arenado. Yankees, who knows? I haven't really heard anything about. I know they re-engaged in talks, but that's the only thing. That's an update that I've seen. I haven't really seen much after that update. So who knows, man? Yeah, I'm gonna be calling some games. I think my first game is gonna be next Sunday because I have to work Friday and Saturday next week. So unfortunately, unless I get off work early, next Sunday is going to be my first game being called. Savius, what's going on, man? What is going on, Savius? Even with a questionable third base entering spring, this is a better team overall from last year. I agree, man. I think it's more well-rounded. I think we got more athletic, and this team, health is always going to be the issue. If this team can stay healthy, they should be right back in the big fall classic at the end of the year, in my eyes. I mean, they're clear cut. in my eyes, the Yankees are the clear-cut favorites in the American League. Yeah, Jesus Rodriguez as well. I don't think he's going to win backup catcher spot, but he's on the 40-man. Ben Rice can back up catching as well. Yep, but I think they view him more as a first baseman because you got to think about it. Goldschmidt, he's a righty. Wells is lefty, so is Ben Rice. So if you want to have Wells in the lineup, if you want to have Rice in the lineup, it would make more sense playing first base. Sitting Goldschmidt down against a right-hand pitcher and have Ben Rice up there. Because you know how the Yankees operate. They like to balance out the lineup. They like to have the lefties going against the righties versus lefties, etc. So I know Ben Rice can catch, but it seems like he's more of a backup first baseman. Let's see. Joshua in the house. Paul Scenes to the Yankees. I wish, man.
Aaron, what are your thoughts on the third base competition? What are your
Hold on.
expectations for DJ this year?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for somebody to grab it. DJ's healthy, which has really been the issue for him over the last couple of years. He's had those things that have popped up that have really, zapped, his greatness. And I'm not going to put anything past a healthy DJ LeMahieu and his ability to hit. So hopefully he's healthy. Hopefully he's one of those guys that kind of kicks the door in and grabs it and runs with it. We certainly know what he's capable of, coupled with, being outstanding defensively. Oswaldo Cabrera is going to get opportunity to really kind of kick that door in, if you will. Peraza, Vivas, all those guys that you're looking for somebody to kind of step up and grab it, or if it becomes a shared position, that's possible too. So those are, some of the exciting questions that are in front of us, and hopefully we get answers to that.
Yeah, like Cadzilla said, didn't they say he was healthy? That's what I was just saying. So they're contradicting themselves, and I don't believe. It's hard for me to wrap my head around Boone saying that if DJ LeMahieu's healthy, he knows what he can do offensively. I mean, bro, what happened last season? You said, like Aaron Boone said, he was healthy when the reporters asked them when he was doing trash, when he was just awful. The reporters asked him last season, is DJ LeMahieu healthy? Is this the reason why? And he says, no, DJ LeMahieu is healthy. That's not the issue. So it's like, how you say that last year, and then you come and start this season off by saying stuff like this, right? I don't believe they believe in DJ LeMahieu anymore. I think he's just saying what he has to say to make the guys feel good. But at the end of the day, man, I just don't see them. I don't see LeMahieu being our third baseman opening day. And if he is, then he's definitely not going to finish our third baseman by the end of the year. So that's my thought, man. Company line from Boone, once again, shoot from the hip and not from the script. Aaron says, John. What's up, SGA? How you doing? T. Caskets in the chat. My guy, good to see you, bro. How you doing? Pitches and catches report today. We got some baseball on our timelines again, man. It's the best part of the year, man. Best part of the year. All right, let's see. So here, this is him talking about Jason Dominguez right here.
Do you start camp, Aaron, assuming Jason Dominguez is your starting left fielder?
I'd like to think so. But again, he's a young guy that's still got to go out and earn it, and hasn't played a ton of baseball for as fast as he's gotten to the big leagues and as much success as we've all seen him have. And I think all in this room would recognize just how talented he is. I'd love for him to secure it and grab it, but my expectation is that he will. And I'm looking forward to seeing his continued growth, coming off a season in which he, obviously was coming off the injury from a year ago, really did a lot of really good things, had some bumps in the road too along the way, which are all important parts of the growth process, especially for a young player. But I feel like he's in a good spot right now. He's got a good look in his eye, and he's going to get every opportunity to be that guy. And we certainly are hoping he shows us that.
How much growth do you need to see defensively from him?
I think it's just experience. And, he's been working his tail off over there for the last 10 days, 2 weeks, every day, getting his work in. So, some of the bumps he had there last year was really just a result of probably not having a lot of reps and not having a lot of experience. He certainly has the ability and the talent to do it at a really high level out there. So he's got a little runway now. I know Louie's been working closely with him already. So we're excited to see that really play out here, especially in the Grapefruit League. Like, if you can play outfield in the Grapefruit League, you're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, so Dominguez has already been down there working, and when you talk about Louie's been working with him, he's talking about Luis Rojas, which a lot of us, we're not really big fans of Luis Rojas, but he's still there as our third base coach. By every opportunity to be that guy, Dominguez gets the Volpe treatment. Even if he hits 200, he plays. I agree, Uncle Rico. I think his leash should be definitely long. And, he's probably one of the most important pieces to this lineup, Uncle Rico, if you think about it. Because, God forbid, if he gets hurt, God forbid he just is not playing well, what's going to be the move, right? I'm sure Trent Grisham is not going to be the answer if Jason Dominguez struggles or gets hurt, etc. So I think Dominguez is probably one of the most important pieces to this lineup, man. But I'm with you. I think he deserves a long leash. Iron Hawaiian in the chat. Backup catcher should be defense first. Yeah, well, if you're going defense first, you're going with Alex Jackson than Iron Hawaiian, because he's, I think in my eyes, the best defensive guy that we have backing up Wells. T. Caskets, you saw Devin Williams coming into camp today with the beard still? Let's keep the beards, man. I didn't see that picture, but I'll try to find it. I'm shocked that he still has a beard. Rojas as outfield coordinator, I'm okay with that, but for third base coach, no, says Zampio. Yeah, for real though. Let's face it, Dominguez has 87 MLB at-bats, 207 batting average, 6 home runs with a 31% strikeout rate. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of plate appearances, man. Like, I think the more he plays, the more he's out there working, training, he's gonna be better. So here's Boone talking about, this is a little bit of what Stroh, or I don't know, I think this one was about the leadoff spot, which he didn't really give us an answer right here, but right now, we don't have a leadoff man. So let's see what Boone said about that.
Who's your leadoff guy?
I don't know. So we'll see.
First question, who's your leadoff guy?
Really don't.
Leadoff guy. Who's your leadoff guy?
I don't know.
Oh, man, that's not the answer we want, right? That's not the answer we want.
So we'll see. I really don't. I mean, you could throw out 6 or 7 names, and I'd go, I could see that. So that's where I'm at right now on it. It could end up being a shared thing where, verse left, verse right situation. Hopefully it kind of smacks us over the head, and becomes very clear at some point. But I really don't have someone in mind necessarily as, yeah, that's who it's going to be.
Who's your leadoff guy?
I don't know.
That's just hilarious, bro. That's just hilarious. Yeah. So there's your answer with the leadoff spot, ladies and gentlemen. There's your answer with the leadoff spot for now. So they're gonna be. Dominguez is definitely gonna take some reps at leadoff. Volpe, I would assume, would take some reps. Jazz maybe, but like Aaron Boone said, I don't know. I don't know who's our leadoff guy at this point. So here's a little spring training schedule here. The home games on Yes, which, like I said, I think this is going to be the first game. I think this is going to be the first game that I'm going to be calling, ladies and gentlemen, next Sunday, February 23rd. But we'll see. Hopefully it's this game, but I have to work. So Sally. I still have a full-time job. But I mean, let's see. Here's another clip from Boone. I thought he had a clip about Stroman here, but I can't find it.
So what's your message to Yankees fans on day one of spring training?
Buckle up.
Yeah.
This is look, it's just such a exciting time of year. You know, a lot of us have been freezing our butts off up north, and the Super Bowl comes to an end, and that's like, man, it's a sign. It's time for baseball, and hope springs eternal. Like, that certainly exists in this camp with us. And we are, you know, we're going to do everything in our power to put forth a great team and hopefully get back to, and this time win a world championship.
So what's your message to Yankees?
Johnny says, buckle up and close your eyes. Hola, how you doing? What's up, Rick? How you feeling? Oh, the hand of love. Simba, stop messing with Mama.
He's out of control.
God, Simba. The hand of love is in the house. Hey, Max, how you, brother? Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday, Rick. Ow! How you Hey, man, happy birthday, Rick. Hope it's a great one, man. Let's go, Yankees. Gerard, let's go. Happy spring training, bro. Boone is real happy. Isn't he an Eagles fan? Yep, he sure is. Boone is on cloud 9 right now with his Eagles, huh?
Hey.
Simba, can you quit? Oh, Ken says happy belated birthday, Sydney.
Thank you, Ken. Did you tell them what we did?
No, I did not. We did a lot.
We did a lot.
Lot of stuff yesterday. I'm tired. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Yeah. I already took a nap. It wasn't long enough. The hand of Target shopping. Yeehaw, says D-Run.
Target shopping.
Yeah. You love Target.
I do love Target.
Yep. Trying to find the clip that T Caskets were saying about Devin Williams. Hold on. Let's see what Devin Williams would look like. They show the clip of Cashman walking in. He said, act as if you know Captain, please. Talking about Judge. It might be let's see if some of these oh yeah, I saw today that Aaron Boone also said that if the Yankees win the World Series, he hopes we'll treat it with more class than what the Dodgers did. That's pretty funny. A little shot at the Dodgers there. So they interviewed Luke Weaver. They was talking about Juan Soto. Man, we don't care. Why are we even bringing him back up? Soto's not with us anymore. They interviewed Rodon and Weaver, and they only asked him questions about Juan Soto. This is who I want to see. This is what I care about right here. Look at that. Look at the rookie, the reigning, defending AL Rookie of the Year right there, Luis Hill. He looks like he's ready for war. He looks like he's ready to go on another mission here, maybe a Cy Young campaign. Yeah, Hill's a beast, Donnie. What's up, Miss Shelley? How you feeling? You ready for the games? You ready? The Chiefs got smoked last night, bro. Or Sunday. The Chiefs got beat up. Simba. God, man. Oh, here's our good friend Carlos Rodon walking in the house, waving to the camera. Hopefully you have a better year this year, Rodon. We're waiting. I mean, he did better. He did do better in year 2. I will say that. But this guy, as our 3 I feel more comfortable with him. And look at that haircut. Nice a little bit of a mullet, kind of. He got a little fade right here. Left it a little long in the back. Okay, Rodon. Coming in a little different haircut. Okay. He's ready to rock and roll. Rodon was a bulldog all year long. Yeah, hopefully, oh, there he is. Speaking of a bulldog, Max Fried walking in the building. He's rocking his stash. Look at his stash walking in here saying, yep, I'm here. I'm him. He's got his pamphlet, his little notebook, his notes in hand. Look, he just looks like a student. He looks like a student on his first day of school. Backpack full of his supplies. He's got his notepads. You know, man, like Donnie said, he looks ready to go, man. Max Fried looks like he's ready to get the job done and be that number 2 behind Garrett Cole. Let's go, man. And we got our guy right here walking in the house, Austin Wells, looking swaggy. You know what I'm saying? Stash looking incredible. Austin Wells in line for a big year. In line for a big year, Austin Wells. Medical sheets, says Ampio. Oh, man. Yeah, no, he definitely had a better second year, Rodon did. But I can't wait to see this guy fully healthy. The ace. Oh, he's got the pink shorts on too? Look, okay. Little dad bod coming in here. But it's Garrett Cole, man. He's going to be ready to go, bro. Garrett Cole. He's got his sheet. Look at it. He's got his notepad. He's looking good. Yeah, Fried's the number 2 starter, no doubt. Why do Aaron Boone would say anything bad about DJ, but the truth is we need a third base, Hal Steinbrenner. Open up your wallet, spend a little bit more money, says Larry. Yeah. The Ace Avenue says, did I hear the Ace? I didn't even say cheer. What's up, Ace? How you ready? I know you pumped up, man. I know you're ready to go. And then we got this guy walking in, the fan favorite right here, Brian Cat. I feel like I'm, instead of the red carpet, it's like the green carpet. You know, they got the green carpet rolled out here, and look, they got Brian Cashman. He's ready. He's got his little notepad in his hand as well. Maybe he's gonna go up to Hal Steinbrenner and say, "Hey, listen, this guy named Alex Bregman's still available. Hal, open up that checkbook." I'm kidding. It's called Wheel Book for baseball players, not a notepad. I'm sorry, Ken. I never played baseball, but thank you, Ken. He's got his wheel book. Lots of signing today, says Ambio. Yeah. Ani, let's go, Yankees. Let's go, guys, man. I'm so... If this doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. We are back, baby. We are back. So here's the guy that we just signed today. A little bit of intel on him. Matzik, or actually, no, we signed him yesterday. I'm sorry. Matzik recently spent 2020 to 2024 with the Braves, pitching to a 3.40 ERA in 143 games. So he knows Max Fried. He knows Max Fried a little bit, right? Matzik won a World Series in 2021 with Atlanta with a 1.72 ERA in 13 games in that year's postseason. Okay, so Matzik got some pedigree to him. Matzik has some pedigree to him. Look at this guy. Look at his face. His face looks like a guy that's going to go out there and take any opportunity he can get. You know what I'm saying? He looks like he's locked in. So, a little bit of background for Tyler Matzik, the lefty we brought in yesterday. Man, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling great. Graham says that folder that Cashman's carrying that got the red tags in it, I wonder when Stroman gets his red card if he'll flip out. Oh, man. I'm trying to find the Devin Williams clip. first workouts are going to be tomorrow. But I'm trying to find the clip of Devin Williams. Matzik almost got kicked out of the Braves parade. For real? Why? Was he turning up too much? Was he getting a little too toasty in the parade? That's funny. But man, baseball's in the air. You know, football's done. Baseball's here, baby. Max, that would be incredible if Heal wins Cy Young and Dominguez wins Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I don't think Heal will win Cy Young, but it'll be awesome if he had a season Cy Young worthy. I mean, he did for the first half of the year. But I think a fully healthy Garrett Cole is going to be back in the Cy Young running. No doubt about it. Maybe Max Fried might have his name in there as well. Police officer thought he was a regular fan. Oh, my God. That's funny. Is there a team that has had Stroman and moved him? He hasn't thrown a pissy fit about? Now off the top of my head, I don't think so. What's Magic's pitch arsenal best pitch? Let's see. And we also added another lefty too. Hold on. The other lefty we added was Brent Hedrick. So two lefties joining the camp. I'm gonna bring up his stats right here in a second. Tyler Matzik. So he has a 4-seam slider and a cutter. He pretty much uses that 4-seam and slider. He mixes in the cutter really rarely, so he's pretty much a 2-pitch arsenal, John. His best pitch is the fastball. His fastball sitting at 93.5 miles per hour. So not going to, do too much damage. He only had this is last season's stats in 11 games, 20.8% strikeout rate. But these are the guys that Matt Blake could do wonders with, right? These no-name guys that just come, they make a name for themselves. He's 34. Let's see. Let's look at Brent Hedrick. Brent Hedrick's 27. He only had one game last year. Hedrick, he's a slider, fastball, changeup thrower. He throws a slider more. So he uses his slider first. His fastball is his secondary pitch. Hedrick is a 38. Well, this is a small sample size. Let me look at his stats in the minor league. So Hedrick, 6 games in AAA last year. He had 18 innings, 23 strikeouts, 2.00 ERA. Yeah, I call it Blake's pitching factory for real, Donnie. Actually, Darius Glover posted it on Yankees Daily. Okay, I'll check it out here in a second. Matzik will be on the 40-man, so they let's see. They put Brent Hedrick on the 40-man, and they assigned or designated Owen White for assignment. So that was the move for Brent Hedrick today. Yeah, we have injuries already, David Elias. We already have injuries. Jake Cousins, right forearm strain. He's not expected to begin throwing until next week. That makes him questionable for opening day, of course. And Clayton Beater has a shoulder issue that the Yankees believe he has gotten through. He is throwing side sessions, but maybe behind in spring. So 2 names that are important to the bullpen. I don't think we're going to get... I don't... Cruz at this point, I don't know if we're going to get any third baseman. I think we're just going to go in-house. I can't sit here and say I don't see how DJ could be the everyday third baseman, but looks like they're going in-house in open competition for it. I don't know, man. It wouldn't be my move, but I don't have any say. I don't have any say of it. Any say. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. That's all the news we have. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with some more stuff to talk about as these guys are going to start working out, and their first legit workout is tomorrow. But thank you, my guy, Dr. Van, dropping the shop. I'm dropping some new merch as well. If you guys want the Discord, join the Discord. The link's right there. Dr. Van just posted it. Appreciate you, bro. I'll see you all tomorrow, unless something crazy happens tonight. But it's always Low Piece Chicken Grease on Max Coverage TV. I'm out here, guys. You enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace. And always, go Yankees, baby. We are back. We are back.